Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Yeah, I'm gonna give Imola a go in the hypercar. So whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, hope we'll put up a good enough show that you might enjoy it. I do think this race is, yeah, it's an hour-long race. What we do after this race, consider well, um, as long as I'm still in it, um, yeah, we'll see what else we might try after that. Really not sure I was gonna get on today. As yeah, I'm actually pushing it at the minute. But what's new with my job? So yeah, let's get into a practice session. I'm sure I'm gonna need it. Do want to just have some fun in this race. It's not very often I drive hypercars. So let's go. I am failing to remember whether or not I have a setup for this car. But anyway, we shall check that out in a second. Setup, custom setup, Imola, Orica. Now I have obviously a couple of setups for LMP2, but not for Hyper. Okay. So let's see, what is the rear wing on? It's on 9, anti-roll is on P1. Might try that on detached. Not gonna make too many changes here. Leave that on 95, put that to 2. Try that on 51. Think we will stick with these TC settings for now. Not sure what to do with these. Open. Should I think. Go 20% on those. Not sure if these are good or bad changes I'm making, but let's get out on track, get a few laps in, see how we get on. It's been quite a while since I've been in a hyper, so did have got a few practice laps in last night, but not too many. Yeah, I really wasn't sure what I was going to be doing today. Whoops. We leave that on 140 for now. Clearly, tires are going to be cold, which I did expect, but not that cold. It'll take a few laps to warm up these tires, 100%. Come on. It is going to take me a few laps to warm up to these hypercars again, of that I'm sure. And also very fucking obvious at the minute. I'm not really feeling the brake at the minute. I do know the tires are cold, but not really feeling a bite out of them. No, I didn't quite get turned in. Okay. Still not getting as much heat in the tires as clearly I would need. The only thing with the hypercars, I am so bad at looking after the motor map. Because I really don't drive them at all, that often. Alright, let's get this fourth corner right this time. Lost a little bit of time through there. Trying to be too cautious through there and it cost me. It actually does take quite a while for these brakes to heat up, but when they do, then you start getting that bite out of them. Thinking about that blue bar there and completely screwed. How is that not a track limit? It is now. That's one thing I really need to get my head around on this game. Or with these cars more so than the game, using the regen. Nasty coming off that curb. Doing better lap times last night. I need to get at least one half decent lap in here, which I more than know I'm capable of. I was nowhere near at, what have I done different to this car? I'm not really sure these little changes are working out. Try slightly more forward brake bias. Okay, this is a little bit better. Oh, big lockup. I do know where I'm actually going wrong, but correcting it is the issue right now. I need to find where to make best use of that. Get my ass handed to me in this race. Yeah, I need to find a level where that blue bar pretty much stays the same. I was on for low 33s last night, or at least I was on for, yeah, I was on for mid 33. I wasn't even really trying at the time either, so. Anyway, we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm pretty sure we'll bet into the race as long as I don't pick up too much damage. Um, Not sure about the brake migration on 2. I think I left that alone last night and had it on 1, and it seemed to be suiting me a little bit better. Alright, we're going to be hopefully in for an hour's racing, one way or the other. Have no idea pit strategy in this game, or in this race. I'm sure there will be some lift and coast needed, because I'm sure somebody will be able to stretch it out the extra lap. Don't want to make too many pit stops. Okay, as I said, we're sticking with that. We're gonna go. You're gonna leave the roll bar where it was. I know I didn't mess with this car too much at all last night. Um, Go 1.5 on the brake migration. Leave that alone. It's not going to be much of a setup, guys. But we're going to give it a go either way. What is going to be needed? Fuel ratio is definitely going to need to be higher than that. A lot higher. Is that as high as it goes? 74. Oh, virtual energy. And that's as high as that goes. Okay. So 23.8 laps out of this. Right. How long is qualifying? 8 minutes. And a slightly over fuel for quali because even on Silverstone last night in the GT3s, I was surprised at how quickly cars were actually burning enough fuel. Even though technically you would actually put in more than enough for what quali should have been. What are the track conditions? High grip. Right. So it seems I have put in way too much for quali, but it's okay. Okay, let's not have any spin outs. Try and nicely walk up to what maybe can be a good lap time. The tires are ice cold, you can feel it sliding. Oh my, again, the front tires warmed up a little. Now I need the rears warmed up. I had to correct that through there way too much. first time he took that first left-hander back there in any way decent. Sloppy going through there in third. I was in two minds as to what gear to use through there. A little bit of an improvement. No, don't mess it up. You did. Should get around for one more. Was not expecting that there, guys. Not expecting that at all. Do know that car, that corner can catch a lot of people out quite a bit, including me. It has caught me out before. I'd sure not to spin her out there at least. .4 from 30.9 from that guy. No hope of hitting that time at the minute. Or maybe ever. Oh, don't lose so much time down straight. Wow. Right, I do really hope, guys, it's not going to be absolute bedlam at T1. I'm going to do my best to avoid um, as much carnage as possible. Cannot go any higher with this. I really need to learn what to do with these. To try and get the best out of this car for this track. Ratio set is short. Should it be on long? We've gone with short. Don't know what anyone else's recommendation would be. Anyway, we're gonna go with short.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Right, let's try and make sure we're gonna have enough fuel overall. 38 laps, so only gonna get 17.9 laps out of the actual fuel. 2 pit stops? Really? Right, that 23 laps is not gonna go up anymore. Hmm. I need to put that in well, so do not take that out. Right, guys, probably gonna go slow and steady and see what happens in this race over time.
Formation lap has started.
Wish me luck, cause I'm gonna fucking need it. Yeah. You can only pray that I'm gonna drive properly today. Yeah, pray.
Green flag, green
Green,
flag.
green, green. Let's go. Do a little bit of fuel saving. And there comes our first crash at that chicane. Knew it was coming. Hey, Diego. How you doing, bud? This has started okay. I really don't drive hypers an awful lot, so sit back and watch me fuck it up. Just being cautious has given me 5 places so far. I'll tell you what, as a black screen, I know somebody else had that issue. There is something you can do about it, but I'm failing to think what it is. It's because I'm on a 39-inch ultra wide, and I think that's part of the issue. If anyone else can throw Diogo some advice on how to bypass the black screen he's getting, would be appreciated, guys. Hey, Shanky, weren't you having an issue with my stream being a black screen at one point, weren't you? How did you sort that out? You're on mobile. Man, I am not the most technically minded. Cheers for trying to help out there, Shanky. I would love to give you better advice, Diogo, but other than what you can find on Google to sort it out, I really don't know. Hopefully, Shanky, he will come back and see your last message there. As you guys can tell, I'm not pushing the car too hard at the minute. This is all about survival for now. No, don't spin it. Oh man, that must have been so close. How are you doing today, Shanky? Hey, bud, did that work for you? Does Shanky has put in shit. Oh, get off, get off, get off, get off. Why am I talking mid-corner? Sorry, bud. That's on me. So you're able to watch. Cool. I really don't know much about these hypercars when it really comes down to it, bud. So I'm just making do with what's underneath my feet at the minute. Still the same. Yeah, Shanky there has a couple of other things for you to try in the chat. I hope you can see what he's suggesting. Spinner, spinner, chicken dinner. Everything seems fine. Yeah, I don't get that. To be honest, Diogo. You are not the only one that has ever said it to me, though. Just a couple of corners here that I'm really not too confident with at the minute with this car. Oh, she was slipping big time. About like what rate you can actually stream at, yeah. They are quite strict. It's not recommended you go over 6 or 8,000 kilobits per second. Because Twitch can't handle any higher, apparently. But yeah, it goes higher. That's the only thing with these hypercars. I start driving, then I forget that I need to use it again, use some of it. It goes up to 200. I do appreciate you, Diogo, trying to watch the stream. I really do. I wish I personally could help you a little bit better, but I sort of have my hands full with this car at the minute, to say the least. I.e. trying not to bin it. While also reading chat is not always ideal. Corners in this track come at you pretty fucking quick. That's me best so far. I'm sure I can break into a 34 at least. Yeah, I know. But it's so easy to overdrive the tyres as well on their braking. So you can't afford to let the tyres really get too cold, but at the same time, you really don't want them overheating too much either. I just need a good setup for this track and I'll be fine, which I don't have. But I think I'm doing relatively okay. Oh, as I jinxed myself with what I do have underneath me at the minute. Yeah, but that was from definitely being pretty aware at the start of what was happening, which is what you should be actually, but not being a complete tool at the start of the race. It is an hour-long race, so looks like we have an accident around this corner. Hey Troll, how you doing, buddy? To be honest with you guys, I can't keep up with the chat at the minute, so no, this is online, Janky. No! Come on! Right, how many laps of fuel have we got left? 8 in. Get the grips with this car more and I'd be able to talk more, but I'm still trying to feel my way around this what little setup I do have. You seriously? I fucking flash you. That GT3 driver is either stupid, blind, or both. Made it quite clear where I was going. He still wanted to turn in on the race line. Idiot. Okay, we are sort of closing in on 6th place at the minute. Probably because of traffic from the looks of it. No, I'm in the Toyota Diogo. As I suspected, he's a bit of traffic ahead of him, so... Can you see the stream now at the minute, Diogo, or are you still having issues? Still black. Wow. No, I'm not, Chanky. This is hardwired. If you're asking me, that is. Oh, right. Okay, nice and Chanky. At least I'm not killing anybody yet, guys. Oh, Young behind me is definitely after catching me at quite a clip. Can we open back up that gap to the guy that was catching us? Just on pace, I hope so. A little bit of a free track in front part of this particular GT3. Oh, there's a few more to deal with here. Gonna have to be patient with this GT3. Gonna cost me time back to the guy behind, I think. Yep. Don't you just love these guys that want the free pass? Like, what planet are you living on, Young? clearly faster than me at some sectors of this track, but I'm just not willing to give this away so easily. Not right now. I'm gonna let him have this. I'm gonna sit in behind him if I can. And he goes, I give it to him and he fucks it up. Wow. Wow, I cannot believe that's still black, to be honest with you. Yeah, well, I really cannot explain it. Have you tried Googling what the issue could be? I need to build up that migration again. The only thing about driving these particular cars over the Aston Martin, but this is actually a bit more fun. Okay, we're still in 7th. Jean got ahead of us, but we lost that place, but gained 1 off. Why is my regen? Why is that not building back up? Somebody put me wide as to why. My regen is not building back up. I'm in danger here. Why is that regen not rebuilding? I am braking, so I should be getting some. Now it's starting to build back up. We got there in the end. Wow, how did I not run right into the fucking back of him? Woo. Okay, the leader is actually not too fucking far behind us. Well, we've still got half an hour left in this race. And I'll see what I'm doing after that. You know, I'm in work at 6 in the morning, so this could be it, but I don't know. It's not that I'm really getting pressured by this guy in front of me. It's just, as I was saying, with this track, it is so hard to actually keep focus on what I'm actually doing. Read chat and such like. Don't get me wrong, I'm not giving out. I'm just explaining. I did make some mistakes because I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been. He's just made a mistake in front of me. Hey, Brent. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, pulling away from me again. Mind you, I didn't take this turn too well last time out. I could do with a button box probably for this car, to be honest, but just about held that lock up. Oh, the leader is actually still quite far behind. I do need to have a look at that regen level. So much to think about with these fucking cars, honestly. Hats off to the guys who drive these all the time, and I was changing the wrong one. I should have been on motor map. Not setting the world alight on lap times. I mean, I didn't expect to. Yeah, I'd say he did that GT3, yeah. We qualified second last, so I think there's 14 cars in the race. We're currently in 6th. I was as high as 7th, but yeah. BMW. I shit myself there. I wanted him to stay where he fucking was. Sorry, Brent, I will get around to reading what you've written if I can. I know you're talking about the BMW. Power management. It's good practice though. Even though I don't drive these too much, it's good practice to be in one. You would actually think, like, honestly, that I would be able to drive a GT3 better than I'm fucking driving a Hyper, which has a lot more slip to it at times, but there's something about the slip that I understand what the slip is trying to fucking tell me when the car is wanting to slip. I just do not get it with the GT3s. Whoops. Alright, gonna have to take that track limit. Yeah, yesterday for me in the GT3 was a complete disaster on Silverstone National. Even though I know the track, but never quite felt happy with any car that I tried on that track, that I could actually really feel what the car was doing. The way I like to get the cues, and as soon as I start talking through corners, that happens. Okay, we've 6 laps, 23 laps in. I am not gonna need that amount of fuel. Anyone want to do some calculations for me, boys, on how much fuel to put in for my pit stop? And we're gonna stay out for a few more laps, obviously. 5 hopefully. So 69 litres. How you doing, Willie? Knew I missed the gear shift there. Why? Oh, I need energy. Fuck. I've got to come in now. I didn't realise that. Right, better get rid of some of that fuel though. How much fuel am I gonna dump? Yeah, there's only 13 more laps to go after this, so I don't want to lose too much time in the pits. %56%. Set my regen level in. No. Oh, I've missed the fucking pit. I'm gonna have to coast around. I'm trying to set that. I'm gonna have to coast around this lap to get back to the pit. Ah, fuck off! Switching from where I want you to go. It's just costing me so much time. We'll settle on that. Right. I am critical. I've got to pit. Is 74 is probably a bit too much on this, but okay, we'll put the full regen in. I don't know where the okay, so hopefully I did not pick up a track limit or how long is left in this race? 20 minutes.
That time was a 2:31.78.
Okay. Now the tires will be a little bit cold coming out of the pit, so don't be an idiot. Diogo, are you still there listening, bud? Because I really do appreciate the fact that you're trying to watch the stream and even just listening to what I'm saying. Fair play, bud. If you are, I hope you can sort out a way of watching the stream. Oh, I'm actually in 7th now. How is that? Got Remy to chase, although it seems he is most likely quicker than me. Who is this in front of me actually? Because it's most definitely not 6th place. Yeah, 6th place is starting to open that gap up. Come on. Come on, man. Do me a fucking solid and get out of my way. Wow. That's one way of getting out of my way. Somebody's in the pits. You. No, come on, car. Hey, classified, how's it going? Do you know what? Surprisingly, not doing too bad in this race. Stayed out of trouble for the majority of the first lap, so I pretty much stayed out of trouble for the whole of the race. I had a couple of close calls. But overall, but not too bad. Really not confident in getting this car around this corner the way I would like to. And now we are in a half decent position, so why throw it away by over pushing the car? Not quite there for a 33 yet. Really had to dump her in second just to get her to tuck down. many laps have we got left? 8 after this one. For 45 minutes. How'd you get on in that one? In that Donington race there, classified? Good fun. And what was your result like? So far so good, guys. I am sort of fairly happy. I was really worried this was going to be a really bad choice today, but so far for this race, it turned out to be a pretty good one. So far. I do like Donington Park. I always did on whatever sim it was actually on. And P3. Okay, Remy is so far ahead now. I think 6th it's gonna be, as long as I keep doing what I've been doing for the whole of this race. Slow, steady, get the result. Not take too many chances with the GT3s. Hey, how you doing, bud? Wow. Do you know what, Diogo? Fair play to you for being a diehard and trying to watch her. Willie, we're trying to help Diogo out. For some reason, you can't watch the stream, no matter what he does on his mobile. Black screen he's getting. I know Shanky is giving him a few tips, maybe you have one or two that Shanky has missed. I don't know, I don't get it. Everybody else seems to be able to watch, so... You, buddy. I wasn't sure he was going to let me go there, but I'm glad he did. Okay, Lemming is starting to catch up way too quick. I need to start pulling some better lap times out again. Better, not alien, but better. Oh shit, sorry bud, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't know who that guy was. Who was that guy? Might have been a back marker. I'm fucking hoping it was the back marker. Just can anyone rewind that back and tell me who that GT3 Porsche was so I can apologise? Oh, was it Berto, was it? Oh, well, I don't know how long those messages are there. Yeah, no, it was Berto, was it? Fuck. I feel so guilty about that, I really do. No! Fuck. Clearly, I feel a lot more guilty than Sixth was looking good for so long. until
That time was a 1:01.1.
chose the right place to go into there that time, it seems.
That time was a 1:34.79.
No. Ah, man, I fucked it up again. I just can't forget about the mistake that I made with that GT3. Still, you know what? First go. I'll still take this. Did anyone see who that incident was with? Because I really do want to apologise to the guy. Doesn't matter whether he was a back marker or not. I don't know what position he was in, who it was. That could have been, that definitely could have been a better result, but yeah, that lockup. Okay, I've an idea where that incident was, so let's go find it. It was lap 34, yeah. It was Collard, was it? No, rewind that back. Was it? Oh, it was Berto. He was leading the race. Oh man, I fucking ruined him. Man, I took out the fucking leader. Was straight up murder, wasn't it? Do you know what? He's probably gone and left the lobby in frustration, and I really, really wouldn't blame him. I would be absolutely fuming at that as well. I really would. That was such a bad mistake from me. And one thing, making a mistake when it's a back marker maybe, or someone at the back of GT3, but when it's the leader. Um, I don't know whether he knows anybody in that lobby, and maybe they'll tell him about my apology. But yeah, for all it's worth. Man, I feel so shit about that. New Joker in 39 races. Thought you're supposed to get one every 10 or 20 races. Why in 39 races? Oh, here. Right. Um. Honestly, guys, clearly was not setting the world alight. Did I even hit a 33 in that race? Actually, I think I did. Did I? Oh, was it a 34? I know towards it was still a 34 flat. Has anyone got a good setup for the Toyota for this track? If you have, throw it my way. Because I do fancy doing this again. Right, but let's see what's on offer now. No, we're gonna do one race here, guys. Yeah, give it a go, Shanky. Give it a go. I don't mind. Right, I'll let you know. I don't mind an oversteery car. But I don't like a. Oh, you're kidding, right? I definitely do not like really really twitchy cars though. I don't know what car to choose for this. You know what? Let's No, I don't like the Lambo, but I really don't. Go back to daily races. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Seems to be the Mustang all the way, doesn't it? Mustang, mostly Mustangs. One Ferrari there. Any circuit, I'm just not a fan of the Lambo, the way it drives. I don't know, never have been. I've never been, even on other racing games, all-wheel drive. I either prefer front wheel or rear wheel. Oh, I'm looking at Sebring just to do one more race to finish off the stream. We're gonna go Ferrari. Fuck it. Go with this one. Definitely gonna need some practice, guys. Yeah, I am so disgusted with myself after killing that guy on Imola. It really fucked me up then for the rest of those laps after that. I had I not done that, I don't think I would have made those mistakes, and I would have kept Yeah, but I don't like hitting them at all. Unless they 100% deserve it. You know what I mean? But and even at that, I have to try and hold my temper and don't do revenge killings anymore. Unlike on Forza. I know it was a mistake, but it was a huge one. Oh, I know what happens. I know. If I ever do see, if I see that guy again, I will most definitely make sure that I let him know uh, how bad I felt about that afterward. Right, now into a car. Cars I really don't enjoy driving, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Go with 120 on the brakes. Alright, wheel lock range 17.2 degrees, 476. That's about right for the Ferrari, I do believe. Uh, I did say Spa, didn't I? But yeah, I don't have time to hang around on Spa, I don't think. Let's have a quick check. Not the whole title. You missed the Imola race. Um, you definitely missed that one. Yeah, Spa's too far away, buddy. Yeah, that's why we're on Sebring. I should have checked the schedule and the rotation a little bit better, but did alright, Tommy. I did okay. Considering I don't have a decent setup for it, I did make one huge mistake. I killed the leader of fucking GT3. I fucking locked up going into the first turn. And I was not happy about it either myself after it. I really wasn't. I done myself out 2 places then. I hate them that much. I done myself out of 2 places because I felt so fucking guilty, man. It was a bad mistake. Bad mistake. I came out with alright, as in I could still drive around the track, but I sent him off into the barrier, and that was it. That was his race over. With only 4 more laps to go, maybe 2 or 3 more laps for him. Yeah, and it was a Porsche I destroyed, yeah. Just to rub salt into the wound there, Tommy, it was a Porsche. Might be fun for you guys. Don't think I'll have that much fun. Yeah, we're doing it yesterday as well on National Circuit on Silverstone. That really did not. I just couldn't drive that track on an Audi track. Just couldn't get a feel for any of the GT3s I drove. Tried the Beamer, the Porsche. What else did I use? I was using the Ferrari. Actually, I was quickest in the Ferrari, would you believe, Tommy? I really was. I don't know what split it is. I registered. I don't know what split I'm gonna be in, Tommy. I really don't. The Porsche handled some of the turns a little bit better than the Ferrari, but I do think the Ferrari had a bit more oomph on the straights. Just a little bit. What, the Ferrari? You think they're ugly? You haven't driven in a while. I've definitely not driven it. I've driven it, obviously, in P2s, P3s quite a bit lately, but not in one of these babies. Okay, okay. Let's get me head down and try and get some sort of a lap in. Turn 5 and 5th. Oh, taking a bet on a spin. You don't like the wheel anymore? Oh, come on. Why are you saying now you don't like the wheel?
Lap 2:05.78.
I know this race is going to be starting soon, guys, but yeah, it's a Trustmaster, innit? Direct drive. I thought you would have liked it a little bit more. Oh, right, it's not the direct drive one. It was a PS3 wheel. I had it in my head that you for some reason had a direct drive, even though you told me you hadn't. There are people who are shit quick on this game, Shanky, that still use 920s. So Oh, so it is. I I didn't notice. I didn't know that, Willie. But yeah. So should I just go out on wet tires or what the fuck? Hmm. How wet does it get? Gonna be slicks all the way through, is it? Gotta be kidding me. I'm expected toward in this race. It's gonna be slippy, yeah. It's gonna be slippy. Some races are slippier than others. Okay, 7 minutes quali. So I guess when the rain comes, up with the traction. Holy shit. I don't know. I'm just following Willie's too slow the first half of the race. Yeah, just gonna be just gotta be careful in the second half. You 45. That brake pressure too high then for when the rain comes. Do you reckon, Willie? Rain starts at about the fourth lap. This is gonna be fun. Right, not talking about quali, but in the race, higher brake bias toward the front, or sticking in around that. Yeah, it's gonna rain this race. I didn't know it was gonna rain. Most of the races this week, apart from that hypercar one, have rain. The Imola race with the P2s, that is shit wet, really wet. This one has a bit of rain. Spa has rain in the P3s. Which one, Shanky? The Spa race in the P3 or after the same? Drove the Mustang. You were split A. P2, the wet one. I don't find the driving on the rain in this game intuitive whatsoever, bud. I really don't. Yeah, it's the bronze race, yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's well in the P2. It definitely didn't feel like I had a car underneath me at all. Fourth and a fifth, Shanky. people wasting out in Well, yeah, that's it. If you're not in it, you can't win. Is this a evening race or Willie? Because like some of the practice was dark, so is it a bright race even though it's raining, or what's the scenario? Hey, this lap is a bit of a washout. It's only the out lap, but still a bit of a washout. That was so close to being even. It's a daylight race, is it? Even more of a washout. In the rain, yeah, most likely. Fuck, get off there. I hate GT3s. English? What the fuck, man? Oh, come on!
Lap 204.02.
I was trying I was trying to figure out whether that was a mistake um in spelling or not between English and Irish. The way you put it, English. Right, so it is gonna be slicks and some Singlish. It is gonna be slicks for this race, so just gonna play this race by ear. And what am I doing in a GT3 again? Apart from gifting Dior. I can't. I just can't stop complaining about the GT3s. I really can't. That it is. I do want to survive this race. Gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting to see how wet this race actually gets. Hello, Damo. How you doing? Welcome back. What am I? What am I doing in this car? No, I don't think I can. Um,
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
oh, you can't drop. Yeah, no, it's 100% fixed. Uh, 204, Tommy. 204. I was on for a 203, but I messed it up coming out of the last lap. I, oh shit! I didn't put any fuel in. How many laps of fuel do we need for this, Willie? Um, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm P17 in this. Um, yeah, not too bad, but unfortunately, this is gonna be my last race this evening. Uh, I'm work at 6 in the morning.
Formation
Not
lap
ideal,
has
but
started.
okay. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye on the TC. What we're gonna use as the track gets wet, which it is due to do. Yeah, that's open setup stuff. That's when those guys are getting really, really technical, which yeah, I haven't got the time for that. Alright, this is gonna be some fun when the rain comes. We're all on slicks. Oh, some people are actually going out on the wets.
Green flag, green flag.
Okay. I did not even know he was there, if in all honesty. Wow, wowza. Woo. I love this track, bumpy as hell as it is. That's a Mustang in front of me. You trying to upset Tommy by saying that? He's ramming into me, actually, while I'm trying not to hit the Mustang.
Lap 2, 18.40.
I got a Beamer in front of me now. More people out on wets on this track than I was expecting to see, really, to be honest. It's probably not going to be as many deaths in this race as I was hoping for. I was hoping a lot more people would be on the mediums. Is the rain coming? should be coming soon. No sign of this rain yet, guys. Ah. Here we go now. Here we fucking go now. No fuel. How much fuel we have left? Some of these guys have pretty big tanks, alright. No, what one guy does there. So far, not too heavy. Definitely relying on that slightly higher TC though. I think it's getting a little bit heavier now at the minute, guys. Come on. Come on.
Lap 2:08.79.
Rear end was kicking out there a little bit. Oh, way too hard on the fucking accelerator there. Oh. First spin out, guys. First spin out. You know what? I'd like to blame the car and blame it on it being a GT3. Because that was on me. That one was most definitely on me. The track has gotten slippier though. I can definitely feel it's gotten a little bit slippier. Can I pull back? How many places did I lose there, guys? Where was I? Did I only lose 2 places? First turn is definitely a lot trickier to take at the minute. Again, I'm just putting the throttle down way too fast now. Way too fast. Even with the traction on 9. And even there, like, I definitely have a big loss of grip at the minute. Hey Damo, yeah, cheers for tuning in, bud. Hope to catch you tomorrow. He's 100% on wets.
24.98.
Trying to keep the wheel straight before I really get on any power. Any slight turn of the wheel at the minute, and yeah, wheels are spinning up, kicking out. I'm trying to modulate my throttle input so that I can actually get some power down, but without the tires spinning up too quickly. Nah, I'm not going to go in for wets. There's only a couple more laps to do. It's pointless to go in for them. Don't get me wrong, like, believe it or not, I'm actually enjoying this race, even though it is GT3 in the rain and I'm on slicks. Because I am sort of learning as I go as well. I mean, I'm trying not to engage the traction or the TC that much, but it's really difficult at the minute. Brake a little earlier, go in here a little gentler. No fucking grip. Look, see how easy the wheels are spinning up? Maybe I should have been taking that middle chicane in second. He's going at this rate, I'm going to get caught by that other car behind. Definitely a learning curve here on slicks on this track, really. Definitely a learning curve. What a catch. Yeah, I never did actually think about adjusting the bias. I reckon adjusting that bias that way is the wrong choice. Oh, come on. I don't really care that much about where I'm gonna finish in this race. That wheel was fucking straight and still kicked out like that. How much earlier should I be braking, Willie? Yeah, but is it? Yeah, it turned out to be the case, Tommy. But like, isn't the trick with GT3 is not to engage the ABS so much, which is what I've been trying not to do. But is it a case of because I'm on the mediums, I definitely have to brake harder? Now what, guys? Like, I don't care where I finished in that race. That was different. Of course it has ABS, yeah. It's a GT3. Managed P6. Nice one. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Willie, is normally on dry races, like from what I've gathered with these cars, engaging the ABS is a no-no. So that's why I was trying not to engage the ABS as much as possible in that race in the rain. But that's the wrong call, is it? I think that's actually the first GT3 race I've done in the rain. I've done GTE races back ages ago, but GT3, I don't think so. Right, I'd say that's a mid. Tip for the next one, break off the rubber line. Pretty slippy. More to the inside, yeah. I'm not going to be doing any more races tonight, Tommy. Sorry. As yeah, I've got to fucking bounce either way. Yeah, I've got a. I believe it or not, in real life, Tommy. I've got a driving competency test on Saturday. I applied for a new job over here, Tommy. For Dublin bus, so bus driving. And it's moving really, really quick, very fucking quick. So yeah. I haven't told anyone in work, like, whatsoever. It's been tough not to say anything, but yeah, until I see how I get on Saturday. I think the next step after that is a medical, and if I pass the medical, then it'll be a 7-week training course on driving buses, and then yeah, after that, it'll be driving buses. It'll be a big change, but at least it'll be a 5-day week. It'll be a 5-week roster. So yeah, everything is going to change. Better money, better job, better benefits, different times to stream, obviously. But and a lot less stress, I think. Like my job fucking does my tits in at the minute as it is. So yeah, I'm hoping I get this job, guys. So wish me luck. Saturday I will be on to do a stream. I have an interview at 1:15 and the competency test. So I'm guessing that will take an hour and a half. That's what they said anyway. Could be quicker, could be a little bit longer. Who knows? But do watch out for me. I will be on tomorrow if I can be. I think we will definitely give Imola another go tomorrow. And try not to take out a GT3 who's leading the race. As much as I'm laughing, I actually still feel guilty about that. But that was fun in the GT3 around there. Yeah, but definitely as the race went on. Oh, I know it was an accident, but as the race went on there, it really, really did. The rain got much heavier. Well, not much heavier, but the track got so much more slippy. And yeah, I was holding my own when it was damp, like, or wet. But once the track became pretty wet, yeah, then the issues started to kick in, skill issues. But hopefully, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Right, I'm gonna bounce now. So as usual, Shlán Lat, Garev Margut, and catch you guys on the next one, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Cheers for watching. Puma out. Have a good night, guys. Shlán.